Alright, everybody, hello and welcome to another episode of My Thoughts On. It's a random video, so it's where it belongs. This is the LEGO Icons of Play set. And because I am a person who likes soccer, this set has some kind of appeal to me. But I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it. You know, I like it because it's got soccer going on, and that's cool. But there's a lot that I don't like here. For example, why is there only 1/3 of the field here? Why is everything so disconnected? Why are the grandstands here not connected to the field somewhere? Why is this player, sitting area not connected to the field? Why is this not connected to the field? That I really don't care about, this trophy thing. I could care less about that. Probably ain't going to include that in what I'm about to tell you. So what I want to do is I'm going to take this, kind of be building it as LEGO wants you to, right? With the instructions. I'm using PDF instructions found online. And I'm going to be building it, but changing it and thusly expanding it in Bricklink Studio. So why don't we head over there? Alright, so here we are in Bricklink Studio. I don't have this all done yet. The only thing I have left of this is the pitch, obviously, is just the rest of the pitch and the side areas, of course. And I have been making some small changes as I go. The first that I did was in here, these bits that are highlighted blue right now, these used to be 3 1x2s, and so I changed that to 2 1x6s on either side, and this one here used to be 2 1x2s, so I made it 1 1x4. There's no need to do that. There really isn't. So yeah, this is pretty much mostly how it's supposed to be via the instructions. Again, I have yet to finish it, but I don't really care about finishing it. At least not right now. But what I want to do is I have some stuff laid out here that are some small changes I'm going to be making, because I don't know if you can see that there's just a lot of gray back here by these camera areas, and I don't think that should be, so let's change that right now. So I'm going to start on this side. We're going to move that gate. Move that gate. No, not the... Fuck. Not the plate, please. The gate. I just said, not the goddamn plate. What are you doing? Okay, now, program, can I please have this gate right here moved? Thank you. Sometimes this program likes to fight me. Now then, first things first, on either side here, I'm going to put that up in there, and put that right there. Now, instead of deleting this, I'm going to bring this over here, flip it around, and put it right there. That there, and that there. And then come around here, I'm going to put that right there, and that right there. And that's going to go right there. Cool. And then we can put the gate back right there. Alright, and then take you right there, you right there, you right there, and you right there. Put our 1x4 back there, and we bring our gate right back in. And, you know, just with that little simple change, as well as the other two I did here, it, my opinion, looks way better. Again, I will finish this on my own. And yeah, so that being said, like I said, I will finish the rest of this pitch on my own. And I will probably have a different part of this build the next time that I'm able to record. So that's that for right now. Alright, so I'm back with this update here on our Icons of Play expansion, if you will. So, as you can see, I decided to ditch the like seating area that the original set used. I looked through the instructions for it and also watched a video about this set, like a review, just to see kind of what the point of the gimmick was. And the point of the gimmick was that it like made the seats raise and lower in like a pattern, and I was like, that's fine for functionality of that specific set, but like, you know, given what I'm going for, I don't really like that. And I was like, after doing the goal stuff here in this particular setup that I have, I was like, I'm not dealing with more Technic bits if I don't have to. So I just decided to make the seating area more of a just kind of general stadium seating area. As you can see, I started, I just kind of started by putting down the base plates and then, doing it like that. I did have a little bit of trouble getting the base plates and everything to line up, which I thought was weird, because I'm like, it's all already built on these 16 by 16 base plates, so like, I don't know why you're giving me trouble with it, but yeah. I took the minifigures out. I did keep the points where they were standing in, but I took the minifigures out because I'm just kind of over here like, this doesn't need minifigures. The set will be big enough and have enough pieces on its own that I don't think the inclusion of minifigures is actually necessary. Because I mean, I don't know if it's possible, but I'd like to, whenever I do get done with this, I'd like to be able to at least, I don't know, put the instructions maybe up for sale somewhere. or something like that, if it's at all possible. I have no idea. I don't know if this is considered a mock or whatever, but anyway, getting off topic. But yeah, that is the update so far, is the seating area. The only other thing I did was I kind of went through all of the previous steps and made sure that there was no color mishaps, because it'll do that. I learned over in this section, if it has, like, if this 1x6 would have a little yellow exclamation point, that means there's a color issue. Like, the color wouldn't be possible, so I did have to go through and fix that, but that's fine. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I think my plan next is I'm gonna build the like the little player seatings areas, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So alright everybody, we are back with the build here, and as you can see, as per my last little update, we finally got the, and I know I already looked at this, but I didn't have a chance to talk about it. We did our player seating. I did make one change to this side where, you know, I changed some parts in here to be blue as per the seating, and then I changed the seating on this side to be red, since the rest of it was, I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of neat to have a little bit of theming going on there, of course. But of course, the big thing that I added this time in this little update is the floodlights. And it's a very simple build, but I think it's a very effective build. I just kind of went on Google and looked at LEGO floodlight builds and came away with what I thought was a decent enough design. And yeah, there's really nothing too crazy when you look at it. I mean, it's just a few pieces there. The only downside is the actual pieces that I used as the lights here. I can't make them any form of trans yellow because that color is apparently unavailable, which is disappointing. So I made them regular yellow, well, left them regular yellow, because I can't make them some form of trans yellow, which is disappointing because I really want them to be trans yellow, but whatever, I guess, you know. But yeah, so a pretty simple update, honestly. I think things are going well. I'm really loving how this is turning out. Oh, as you can see down at the bottom of the screen here, we are at 1,446 pieces so far. But that will become more because I have the scoreboard yet to do, and then eventually the base of display edge left to build onto this. So not really sure what I'm going to do with the scoreboard because I did a Google search to try to get some ideas, and most of the scoreboard ideas included printing on it, and I'm like, yeah, I can't print, and I can't do printing in this, so I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna have to come up with a scoreboard idea of my own and kind of go from there. So we'll see how that goes. This may or may not go well, but yeah. But that's that for this part. Alright, everybody, here we are, and there it is. Yes, it is finally done, and there's a lot. Well, I don't know about a lot, but a good amount to go over here. So the first thing I want to go over is on this side. I mean, it's technically on both sides, but I made porta potties because I thought, why not? And yes, I left this door open. You can actually see it's there. You can, have someone sit in there. The only downside with this is that it's not really in scale with the rest of the build, but I like it. I really like it. As you can see, I do have the base and the little, like, the edge, it's kind of like the diorama sets that Lego makes, right? Yes, I'm very happy with how the porta potty turned out. And then, of course, I kind of just made the rest of this so it's like, like a walking area, right? And then up to here I put a few little parking spaces, I guess you could say, but yeah, I am so happy with how this turned out, and it is, in my opinion, 1,000,000 times better than what Lego made for their Icons of Play set. Like, it's kind of sad what they did with their Icons of Play set, that they could have made more. And I know not everyone will probably agree that what I did is better, but I do. Then that's because I made it, so you gotta deal with that. Anywho, yeah. As you can see, our part count is now at 1,946. And I did put this into Bricklink, like through the want list thing that you can do up here. And, I went through the process because I was curious to see how much it would cost to build this to buy all the parts to build this thing. And I don't remember the exact cost, but it came out to like around $1,240-ish dollars. I don't remember the exact number. It was like 1,238 and some change, I think. Which, kind of I'm probably never gonna be able to afford to actually build this, but it's a nice idea. It's a nice idea, so I'm happy with how it turned out, and yeah, it took me 4 days to get this done. Of course, that's in between working 8 hours most of those 4 days, so it doesn't really matter to me how much time it took. And it was also a nice way to learn the program. So I'm very happy with it, and we'll be moving on to my next project. That's pretty much all I have to say on this. I did use the render feature of this program to render up some images. 3 of the images I rendered out as transparent and put my own backgrounds on them. So I will put those at the end here once I am done talking. But that's going to do it for this. So if you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.